Sergeant Pepper's. We hope you will enjoy the show. Yeah!
What's going on, guys? JD here. Welcome back to History in the Mix. And first, okay, I'm a perfectionist, alright? And these past few videos where my mic has been just ruffling the audio and stuff, I was sick of it, and I haven't figured out how to fix it. So I'm wearing it here, and you guys can stare at it the entire video if you want. Go ahead. But at least when I'm editing, I don't have to go through that ear rape in my headphones anymore. So we're keeping it. But today I'm going to be counting down the top 5 songs I wish Michael Jackson would have covered in his career. Michael Jackson's cover songs are not my favorite.
Smile and maybe tomorrow come together.
You guys know, and you guys have probably yelled at me over me saying that the best songs by artists are ones that they write themselves. And I still hold that to pretty high regard. I still agree with that. But some cover songs win. Some songs just work. They just work, no matter who covers them.
I wanna rock with you all night.
Okay, I rephrase that, not no matter who, but when a professional artist covers them, sometimes they just work. Even though I only listen to a few groups in music, these are the top 5 songs that just would have worked with Michael, in my opinion. And number 5 goes to In My Life by the Beatles.
There are places I remember all my life.
In My Life was a song by the Beatles on the 1965 iconic album Rubber Soul. It was written mainly by John Lennon, after being asked why a book he wrote, in his own right, revealed more about him than his songs did. Both Lennon and McCartney viewed this as one of the best Beatles songs of all time.
Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all.
I legitimately have a script that has 5 Beatles songs alone that I wish Michael would have covered, and just one of the ones, when I was looking back at it to include on the list, I picked In My Life, because I think it works so good with Michael's long career. Now, one thing I will do in all of these little picks is what era Michael should have covered it. And this one, late 2000s. It wouldn't have worked on Invincible or anything like that, but just maybe as a single or like a demo, or maybe even on the Michael album. This song is a lot like I Can't Make It Another Day, or Best of Joy, to which I see it's kind of like Michael beyond the grave talking about his life. And I think In My Life, even though it was written by John Lennon, could still work with Michael. Okay, you guys may disagree with me on this next one. Number 4, Rock Your Body by Justin Timberlake. I'm sorry. Rock Your Body is a song by Justin Timberlake for his debut solo album, Justified. Timberlake co-wrote the song with its producers, the Neptunes. And guess what? It was originally intended to be featured on Michael Jackson's 10th studio album, Invincible. But Jackson rejected the song with several other tracks which found their way onto Timberlake's debut album. A lot of the Michael Jackson fan community don't like this song because of the Super Bowl, when Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson went up there and danced, and it ended amazingly and absolutely nothing happened. Nothing happened out of the ordinary. Nope, nothing happened. And they hit a pose, and it was over. And even though I can see why Michael rejected this song for the one line, the infamous line in Super Bowl history, I can see Michael reading the lyrics and saying, oh no, I can't say that. I don't do dirty dancing. I don't know if I'd say out of the ordinary for Michael. I would still love to see his take on the song. And again, I don't think it would have worked on Invincible because of You Rock My World, but I don't know. There was a canceled 2003 album, so maybe if you would have had these songs, those would have worked in My Life, and Rock Your Body would have been great. Number 3 is a no-brainer.
Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live?
My Prerogative by Britney Spears. No, I'm kidding. My Prerogative by Bobby Brown. My Prerogative was done by Bobby Brown for his 1988 second studio album, Don't Be Cruel. The song was written by Brown as a response to the criticism he received after his departure from his group, New Edition. Here's a fun fact that kind of ties Michael and the song together. Near the end, you can hear Bobby Brown yell,
I made this money, you didn't, right, Ted?
He's actually yelling to Teddy Riley, the producer of this track and the album, Don't Be Cruel, and we may know him from his producing work on the Michael Jackson Dangerous album. I actually think I'd scrap One More Chance from the Number Ones album and put My Prerogative on there, because Number Ones came out 1 year before Britney Spears' Greatest Hits, My Prerogative, where she kind of did the same thing, just a bunch of her tracks with one new track, My Prerogative. But I think just Michael and My Prerogative fit so much better than her and Britney Spears. Britney Spears, I don't remember why she covered it, something about Kevin Federline and a relationship. But Michael with My Prerogative, you guys know Michael loved My Prerogative from Searching for Neverland. And just, I could see a music video kind of like Leave Me Alone, and it would have worked good. With Michael's ad-libs, yelling stuff, it would have been great. Especially directed at Tom Sneddon and Evan Chandler, Jordy Chandler, and just everybody. Would have been great.
What is this, a blizzard that I can't have money in my pocket and people not talk about me? This world is a trick. I don't know what's going on these days.
I've said this next one before, and people have disagreed with me, and that's fine. And maybe you will too. But number 2 is If I Can Dream by Elvis Presley. If I Can Dream is a song made famous by Elvis, but was written by Walter Earl Brown. One little known fact about the song is it has direct quotations from Martin Luther King. This song is my favorite Elvis song of all time. It's in my top 10 list, and If I Can Dream is just such a great song, and I love that it's just now getting a lot of the dues from Elvis fans. It's used in a new trailer for a new Elvis documentary, The Searcher, that I'm so excited to watch, and just stuff like that. And this song is great, especially with Elvis's deliverance in the live track.
Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle.
Not too much of a fan of the studio track, but the 1968 NBC special, that version, love it so much. And I think Michael, he would have used his vocal range from songs like We've Had Enough and Scream, where he's yelling the lyrics. And even though I couldn't see this on any album again, I could see it as a charity single, kind of like What More Can I Give and We Are the World. Just, I don't know, maybe early 2000s, but just somewhere I could see Michael coming out on like ABC or something and coming out and singing the song and just delivering it. Maybe on an Elvis birthday party, I don't know, Michael didn't really like Elvis. Maybe on the VMA 1995, I don't know, just somewhere. Michael's take on this song would have been amazing because his energy from songs like We've Had Enough would have translated so well to this song, and I don't really think there's any denying that.
Good night. Thank you very much.
Okay. Here we go. What you guys have all been waiting for. Number 1.
Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. Pretending that I'm doing well.
The Great Pretender by The Platters. I know when I said that song name, none of you guys know what it is, but if I showed you guys the Freddie Mercury version, it would click.
Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender.
Freddie Mercury covered this song, I hate to say it, but I'm going to, as he was dying from the AIDS virus, and he, you can see in the video, he doesn't have his mustache, he's falling apart, really. And the song that talks about just him pretending and stuff like that would have worked so good with Michael on History to replace Smile. I don't like Smile. Smile is probably one of my least favorite Michael Jackson songs. I know it's one of Michael's favorites that he ever did. It's a cover of the Charlie Chaplin song Smile. And I think Great Pretender would have worked so good on the History album. It's very similar to Childhood, lyric-wise. Maybe take out Childhood and leave Smile. I don't know, take out one of those songs. One of the lines that I really think resonates with Michael is actually the first one.
My need is such, I pretend too much. I'm lonely, but no one can tell.
Imagine his multi-layers on like the harmonies in the back. Here's a clip of the harmonies in The Great Pretender.
Adrift in a world of my own.
And if you guys didn't know, for songs like Liberian Girl, Michael would record the same line over and over and over again in like different pitches. Like one would be high and one would be low, and one would be in the middle, and one would be deep, and one would be high. And then he'd like layer them all on, and it would create a great harmony. Hearing him do this with this song would have been great. And to end out the History album, and Dangerous was released a few months before Freddie Mercury died of AIDS. And I think that, I'm disappointed about how Michael never talked about Freddie or the AIDS virus. And I think that even if Michael could have put this out as like a charity single, or I think ending off the History album, talking about The Great Pretender, it would have. I'm surprised nobody calls Michael The Great Pretender like they did Freddie. And it slides in there, and it would slide out, and Michael would tell the truth, and then we go on to Invincible. And even so, I would say again that this song also could have worked as a charity single. Right after Freddie died in 1991, as a single to benefit an AIDS foundation to help get the word out there. Michael didn't talk about Freddie that much after he died, and I find that really disappointing. They were friends. I mean, I know they didn't see eye to eye when Michael brought his llama into the studio, but they still respected each other. And a little known fact, Michael's actually the reason Another One Bites the Dust, one of Queen's greatest hits, was released as a single. What songs do you want to see Michael Jackson, well, not what songs do you want, what songs would you have liked to have seen, because he's dead. What songs would you like to have seen Michael cover? Tell me down in the comment section below. Make that change. Have fun. I'm going to record so many videos. It's officially spring break. Today's St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be able to record. Oh, crap. I'm not freaking wearing green. Can't get me now. It's on. It's a bracelet. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. And remember, make that change.
Hello, this is Michael Jackson. Thank you so much for being here. More to come. Keep checking in.